and today I'm going to be ranking all 9 of the Batman movies from worst to the best. Let's get into the video. Coming in at number 9, we have Batman and Robin. This movie's pretty terrible. Not one performance in this movie's good. It's not even a fun movie to watch. The dialogue is incredibly corny and stupid. All of the villains in this movie are very annoying. I would rather watch the 60s Batman before I watch Batman and Robin. If you haven't watched this movie, don't think twice about not watching it. My number 8 is Batman Returns. This movie being this low may be controversial to some. The reason why it's this low because how dark and weird I find it. The addition of Max Schreck is dumb and pointless. I really don't get how people love this movie. To me, it's bland and has nothing good about it, except for the cinematography and score by Danny Elfman. Number 7 is Batman vs. Superman. I remember when I first saw this movie in theaters, and at the end I was very disappointed with how this film turned out. It was a matchup people have been waiting to see on the big screen. This movie wasted its potential on being great. It had great action sequences and average acting. Other than that, it was very bland and boring. Number 6 is Batman Forever. Some people may be surprised to see how high I put this movie. This movie's very overhated. To me, Batman Forever is not that good, but it's pretty fun to watch. The ending is decent, and the movie is funny at times. Jim Carrey's performance as the Riddler is a bit over the top, but he's not that bad as a villain. Overall, Batman Forever is average. Batman 89 is my number 5. Batman 89 is fun to watch, but it's not as good as people make it out to be. I think Jack Nicholson's performance as a Joker is really good. What this movie struggles with is not telling us much about Bruce Wayne and why he's Batman. All we know is he wants to kill the Joker because he killed his parents. Overall, the movie's just decent. Number 4, I have the Lego Batman movie. I was surprised to see how good this film was. It did really good with focusing on the character of Batman, which a lot of Batman movies failed to do. It was really funny like any other Lego movie and emotional, especially with the Joker. This was a really surprisingly great standalone Batman film. My third best Batman movie is The Dark Knight Rises. I was very close to putting this in second place. To me, this is the most rewatchable Batman movie. This movie has a lot of fight scenes that are really great, and Bane is a 10 out of 10 villain. The problems that I have with this movie is that it's a bit slow paced, and sometimes the second half can get boring, but that's pretty much it. This was also a great way to end off a great franchise that has some of the best superhero movies ever. In second place, I have Batman Begins. When I first watched this movie, I thought that it was amazing and the best Batman film. It's definitely one of the best origin superhero movies. I usually see people call this the worst of the trilogy, and I disagree. It does really good with introducing Batman. Ra's al Ghul and Scarecrow are also some really good villains. It's really entertaining and also has some very good action scenes, just like any superhero movie would. It actually focuses on Batman's backstory and why he's Batman, unlike Batman 89, which probably was only made because it would be a box office hit. It's real close to being my number 1, but it's not better than my number 1. My number 1 is The Dark Knight. I'm sure people are not surprised to see why this is my number 1. Heath Ledger as the Joker was amazing, making for one of the best movie villains of all time. And to me, this movie has better execution than the other 2 movies. I think that this movie is really overrated though. According to IMDb, it's their 4th best movie of all time, which I think is insane. It may be the best Batman movie, but it's nowhere near the best movies of all time. That'll be all for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments whether you like this video or not and your favorite Batman movie. Mine is The Dark Knight. I'm going to try to upload sometime next week or maybe the week after next. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Stay cool. Peace.
Super. I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. I told her I'll come scoop her around 8. She said, that sounds great. Shorty girls are true.